Well, thank you very much, Senator Murray, for your incredible leadership for a really, really long time. And you, as I was thinking, I was remembering back in the Barbara Mikulski days, liking the height level of this group until that guy arrived. I'm just like, this was so good. I felt so tall. But I was remembering Barbara Mikulski when she used to stand on that couch and say, suit up, square your shoulders, put your lipstick on, and get ready for the revolution. I never really knew what she was even talking about. But I think we know now that the women of this country have had it, and the men that stand with them have had it. 2.5 months ago, the Supreme Court issued a ruling shredding nearly 5 decades of precedent, just like that. Now women are at the mercy of state laws across the country, and basically this ruling and the Republican senators have said, women, it's not your choice over your health care, it's politicians' choice. This bill that was introduced will take these restrictions even a step further, because right now, states like mine that are kind of an island of health care in the middle of the country, where, say, the North Dakota clinic in Fargo has now moved over based on GoFundMe funding that they were able to raise online, have moved over to Minnesota in Moorhead. The rules there would change. We would no longer have the right of our state to make a decision under this law because a ban would be put in place. And then make no mistake, because I think this was done in a way that was confusing. The states that have much stricter rules, which is so many of them, with 12 with no exceptions for rape or incest, dangerous plans that are out there. We saw the story of the young 10-year-old in Ohio who actually, after being raped, had to go to another state. Those states that have those laws in place, they still stand. Basically, under this law, it would take all of the states to 16 weeks, but then allow the states to have what they already have in place. And as Senator Murray mentioned, this is not what the American people want. 70–80% of Americans believe this is the decision that should be made between a woman and her doctor. As we've seen already across the country, the sunflower state of Kansas, over 500,000 people showing up to vote on the side of a woman's right to make her own health care decisions. That's more than showed up overall in its entirety in the last midterm. The race that was won in the House race in the Hudson Valley, what we saw happen in Alaska. This should be a wake-up call. And what is the response instead? Double down. Double down and put forward a bill for a ban. It is now more clear than ever that we must codify Roe v. Wade into law, and we thank Senator Murray for her incredible leadership. Thank you.